Job 24694. This is watermark frontage flat work. We're looking at concrete on this bid for Team Nelson. We've already done some contract work out at this property. As a matter of fact, we did, when you look at the map here of the property for Watermark Apartments, you got Military Road South. This is where we just got done doing 2 ADA ramps on South 320th Street and Military South. We also just put together a couple bids for some concrete road panels along here. And now I'm doing a frontage bid for them, which is all the sidewalk, 2 drive approaches, a bus pull-out area right in this area. The sidewalk is 5 foot wide, and then it gets down to 10 foot wide, or it gets up to 10 foot wide near the bus pull-out area, and then it goes back to 5 foot wide. And I'll show you the details on this. It also has curb and gutter, and the concrete road panels that are on the bus pull-out will need to be done and tied in with the concrete road panels out on Military South. Sheet C15, as you can see, C15 shows kind of the detail of the bus pull-out area. It shows the drive approach, the commercial roadway driveway approach. Okay, so got that detail here. And then the curb and gutter, I want to show the curb, and it's got the sidewalk too. So it shows 4-inch thick sidewalk that's 5 foot here. But in the bus pull-out area, you can see the sidewalk is 10 foot wide. Okay, so let's talk about the curb and gutter first. The curb and gutter first is based off of King County Figure 3-002. So here is 3-002, the King County pages. It's going to be cement, concrete, vertical curb and gutter that we're putting in. All right, and that footage is 1,000 lineal feet. Okay, let's now talk about the 5 foot sidewalk that's in here. It's a 4-inch depth, broom finish. These are all my calculations there that I added up. There's 799 feet, 5 foot sidewalk. 10 foot sidewalk, there's 201 feet of 10 foot sidewalk, and that's in front of the bus pull-out area. The driveway approaches 463 square feet, and then the other one's 463 square feet. I'll get into details on that here in a second. The road panels, they're 8-inch depth road panels, and it's roughly about 200 feet by 22 feet in that area. We'll have to include 1.5-inch rebar dowels, epoxy coated, just like we did for the bid on the concrete road panels. We will also need to provide the dowel bar baskets. Since this is going to be multiple panels, we'll have to put the dowel bar baskets in there. This job excludes asphalt restoration in front of the curb and gutter, and it excludes traffic control. Okay, that's going to be done by others. Also, the thing that's excluded on here is all the grading. We're not doing any of the grading. We're just going to do forming and pouring. So Team Nelson's going to set up all the areas, and then we'll be able to form it and pour it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on page 26, I think it is, which is the south end of the property, and we're just going to make our way through the pages all the way up till we get to the other end. So I've already given you the footages on 5 foot sidewalk and 10 foot sidewalk, but on page C26, you'll see note number 4, it says 5 foot sidewalk. Okay. Now 5 foot sidewalk from the intersection down here that we just did, those ADA ramps, this is where the sidewalk starts. Okay, in green I have 5 foot sidewalk going all the way up, and then it goes into page 27. Okay, so here we are on page 27. C27 continues, and then we stop, and we are at a driveway approach. Sheet C15 shows the detail on the driveway approach. Okay, I measured the flat part of the driveway approach as 30 feet, You'll see on the notes here on the side, it says that the sidewalk portion is 5 feet. And then you've got about a 6 foot by 30 foot section going into the property that also needs to be poured there. And then, of course, you've got the tapers on the side here and here. And then you've got what looks like, I believe, 16-foot max ramps on both sides. Okay. So we have 2 of those. And you'll see the other one here shortly. It's marked in red as well. Okay, so back to sheet C27. It continues on north up the road. 5 foot sidewalk, according to the notes over here. 5 foot sidewalk. You're going to see here we're going to transition to the 10-foot sidewalk in purple. Okay, so sidewalk, and then all of a sudden it starts to widen out. Team Nelson's widening out the road, and we need to put in this bus pull-out area. Well, that sidewalk transitions from right about in the middle there to 10 foot. Okay, so that's where I got my 10 foot. This continues on to page C28. So here we are, C28. You can see that continues. It's got the construction notes here. 10-foot sidewalk, and then it tapers and then turns into 5-foot sidewalk. And then you have the main entrance to the property where there's the other driveway approach. Same dimensions. And then you've got 5-foot sidewalk that continues off of there, and then it dead ends down here. Okay, and that is the scope of work for all the sidewalk, curb and gutter, and the driveway approaches. Now those road panels that we talked about, the 8-inch road panels, I'll have to get the count for you on how many rebar dowels we need and how many dowel bar baskets. But you'll see that plugged in on Workman's in order to put into the bid, okay? So like I said, this excludes asphalt restoration, excludes any other restoration. It also excludes traffic control, and it excludes any grading. This is just supposed to be prepped and ready for us to form and pour. Okay? When I asked Matt how long this would take him, he never got back to me. I shot him a text, I think on Monday, and never heard back. So I'll probably have to reach out to him again and ask him. So that way we get a good idea on how much concrete sidewalk he can put in a day. Okay? That's it for now. Any other questions, let me know. Drawings are saved on Google Drive. And like I said, I'll have the count on the rebar in Workman's.